Kristen, and joining us is our Millennial of the Month, Katie Porter. Not only is Katie the manager of the Adoption and Orphan Care Initiative at Focus on the Family, she's also a great friend. Katie, how did you become interested in the issue of orphan care?
For me, it's really been a journey. It's not something, you hear stories of kids who at 10 years old had a heart for orphans and decided right then and there they were going to open an orphanage when they were older or do something on behalf of orphans. But for me, it wasn't really that way. I've always loved kids. I've always been good with kids, but knew I didn't want to be a teacher, didn't want to be a youth pastor, those kinds of jobs that directly connect you with kids.
As your job, or with your job here at Focus, how are you involved with orphan care?
We have several main components to what we do here at Focus on the Family. The main one is to raise awareness and recruit families for kids waiting in foster care. Right now we've got about 127,000 legal orphans here in the U.S. and these are kids who've already had a termination of parental rights, which means that they are just waiting for a permanent adoptive family to welcome them home.
And you just got back from Africa recently, didn't you?
I did, yes. I was very blessed to be able to go to South Africa and Swaziland this February on a trip with Children's Hope Chest. And we are launching some orphan care points there in South Africa in conjunction with Hope Chest and also our Focus Africa office. And the goal here really is to provide that tangible care to these kids who are literally dying. There's a very high HIV/AIDS prevalence in South Africa, actually one of the highest in the world, and so what we're doing there is being able to provide some food, some basic first aid when necessary, but also that spiritual component to these orphans in those communities.
What would you say to those in our generation who have a heart for orphan care but don't even know where to go about getting involved?
When you look at this area, again, there are so many ways to get involved, from just being very regular prayer support for a specific child or for a specific country or that type of thing, or raising funds to give, going on mission trips, becoming a CASA, which is a court-appointed special advocate, and really advocating in court on behalf of a child here in the U.S. You can gather shoes. There's an organization who does something called Shoes for Orphan Souls. There's organizations that do camps for kids in China, summer camps. So many different opportunities, whether your gift is photography or singing or fundraising or writing or whatever the case, that in some way can be used to connect in the lives of orphans.